So, hello, you've put your sign again. I found you again. Just show the camera, please. Show our viewers back in Bristol. What does it say?
It says that Muhammad was a proud trans woman. I didn't get to put proud trans lesbian, but trans lesbian.
What are you talking about? What do you mean Muhammad was trans?
Prophet Muhammad was the first trans woman. She was a beautiful trans lesbian.
According to what?
According to the Quran.
Okay, and you're with the pro-Palestine lot, are you?
Yes, I am very pro-Palestine. I will not stop fighting until 50% of Gaza's government is trans women.
What do you think would happen to you if you went into Gaza holding that sign?
I don't know, but we need to keep fighting.
Tell you.
We need trans women to really Gaza.
You'd be thrown off a building, probably.
We need trans women to be in charge of Gaza.
What? Muhammad the Prophet is trans? He would kill you in a second if he could. He doesn't believe in that stuff. Hi guys, doing this is Sahar TV, and in today's video we'll see something amazing. More pro-Palestinian people protesting against what happened on October 7th, despite the fact that their own people that they support did this. They started this. So a British reporter came from Britain to interview people who went to the protest. Let's see what they had to say.
Evening viewers, just a word of warning before we start. If there's little ears in the room, be warned, it's a very fruitful language here. So if you hear anything, apologies in advance. This is New York City, the center of Manhattan, right outside the News Corps building. The protest has been designated here, I assume, because it's the home of Fox News. News Corps, of course, own the Sun newspaper, the Times, and so on. Let me give you some colour. This side of the road, fenced off, pro-Palestine protesters. I think that chap there is holding it's either a Hezbollah or a Hamas flag, which is interesting because Hamas and Hezbollah are both designated terrorist organisations here in the US. If that happened in the UK, they would be pinched straight away. And this side is the pro-Israel contingent, flying Israeli flags and so on, Israeli-US flags. Let's go and try and speak first of all. And again, be warned, the language can get quite fruity. There you go, they're begging me over already. So, I was going to speak to this chap first and I'll come to you. Hey, no, bro, what's this flag, sorry?
It's the Hamas flag.
It's Hamas, yes. Are Hamas prescribed in the United States? Okay. Hamas not a prescribed terrorist organisation, yes. So why are you flying that without, I mean, why aren't the police picking you up? Because in the UK, you'd be arrested for that.
Well, it's called freedom of speech, right? It's freedom of speech, freedom of expression. People could support whoever they want just because some government prescribes someone as a terrorist. Does not mean you have to also agree with them.
Okay, some would say you're supporting terrorists. You're supporting people who slaughtered 1,200 people on this day 2 years ago. Why have you chosen this day of all days to come out?
Because this is our October 7th, a day where Hamas, they broke out and they started the resistance.
Oh, they're so civilized behind him. Like, I can really focus on the conversation because of the animals behind this dude screaming and shouting.
Resistance. It's from the resistance from 77 years of occupation and apartheid and oppression.
So you support the murder and killing of civilians? So you're in a resistance? I do not. No, we don't support it. That's what happened on October the 7th. Like, I mean, many civilians.
You know the Heboh director?
I've heard of it, yeah.
So basically, what's called Israel killed their own people to blame our Hamas because they didn't want Hamas to take their.
There's actually absolutely zero proof that there was anything systematic about civilians being killed by Israel. But pro-Pally's apologists will keep saying that like it just happened, you know? The problem for them is that Hamas documented the whole thing, and it's all on hamas-massacre.net. Look it up now.
Ask why you're masked as well. If you're so proud and decisive against Israel, why are you hiding your identity?
The reason why I hide my identity is because these people, they like to dox us and ruin our lives.
Well, none of that lot are masked, so you're not being a bit of a coward.
No, they are proud of committing genocide, and this country is funding, helping them.
Are you not proud of Hamas killing civilians? Proud of murder for Israel. I just wonder why you're masked though. If you're so passionate about the subject, why you mask yourself?
I just told you. Because
they doxed you?
Yes, because they doxed us, ruin our lives.
Well, they're doxed as well. Anyway, move on. Thank you for your time, man. That's sorry, Emily. Let's try and find the trend. Earlier, Patrick, as you've alluded to, there was a sign saying Muhammad was...
That was a good move not to speak to that stupid person screaming right next to him. Good move, good move.
Trans. I'm going to try and find him in a second. Let me go and speak to... I think he's down this way. Let me go and speak to some Israelis first. There's a colourful language going back and forth here. Hello, sir. Fancy a quick chat? Guys, fancy a quick talk? Fancy a quick talk?
Yeah.
How does it make you feel as a Jewish lady seeing this happen on October the 7th?
Well, it angers me so much every time that I see him. I come out every October 7th.
It's funny. I know her. I mean, she doesn't know me, but I know her through my wife. Never mind, let's continue.
Here on October 8th, the next day. And the rage I had, I was shaking. People thought I was cold because I was so angry. And it's just so disappointing to see that they're still going. 2 years later, we've been out here every year, every other holiday, they come out and enough. Leave us alone. Like, you're so obsessed. Leave us alone.
It reminds me of London here. You've got pickup trucks driving down the road, waving the Palestinian flag. One gentleman who I saw down there, some woman in a mask walked past him and said, "Go home, effing Jew." Do you feel safe as a Jew in New York?
Honestly, I don't feel so safe, but I feel safer than I would in London. I've been watching what's happening in London, and I wouldn't, as a Jew, step foot in London right now. Personally, here, the cops do a lot, but if it wasn't here, if we weren't protected by them day to day, it's scary. We see them walking on the streets with their shit, with their side.
What is it about London you wouldn't feel safe with, particularly? What have you do?
Jews getting attacked, police shutting them down there. And
a terrorist attack in Manchester.
Now, yeah, I was devastated. I saw that video, unfortunately, by accident, and I just started crying, and I got so angry because I just saw people on the ground, grandma, like, I couldn't even see their faces, and I know they're everything to them.
I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry you feel that way. And it's interesting that you think that here is safer than London, because it feels pretty tasty here as a Brit.
But it looks scary. It's scary.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
I'll leave you to it. Stay safe. Thank you. Right, Patrick here has come with me. Let's see if we can get amongst this lot around here. Watch out for the traffic. Right, hang tight, guys. Let's try and find the Mohammed is trans chap, because I'd like to know what he means by that. Oh, he's around here. Hang tight. Is this the guy? Sir, hello. Ben Leo from GB News in London. What does your sign say?
I don't want to be referred.
Does it say Mohammed is trans? What does that mean exactly?
I have the flags.
You got the trans flag.
I got something to say.
But what does Mohammed is trans mean?
What? Muhammad the Prophet is trans? He would kill you in a second if he could. He doesn't believe in that stuff.
Where's that from?
I have the flag.
Oh, I can see the flag, yeah.
Well, you can interview him. I don't want to be in it.
But you've come out here in public with a sign saying Mohammed is trans. I'd just like to know what it means. It's okay, say all these stuff. Yeah, fine, okay. Do you know what it means, Mohammed is trans? What does that mean?
I haven't heard that.
Are you a Brit?
Do I sound like a Brit?
Oh, no, you don't. No. Okay, Patrick, let's go this way. It's interesting. A guy comes out to a protest in the middle of the busiest city in the world saying Mohammed is trans. I mean, it's bizarre. And then won't explain what he means.
I dare him to go in front of Muslims living in Gaza and tell him exactly that sentence. What do you think will happen to him? Allahu Akbar!
Let's walk in here. This is where it's really kicking off, viewers. If you hang tight, we've got all the flags going on. We've got the socialist-style placards.
Right here we have the Get a Job movement. The people who are unemployed have nothing to do in their lives other than protesting against innocent Jews that were slaughtered on October 7th. Welcome. Thank you for being here. You get a job, and you get a job, and you need to get a job.
Guys, hello. Ben Leo from GB News in the UK. Why do you cover your faces at these kind of events?
Media. No talk to the fucking media. Get the fuck out of my face.
So why do you wear a mask at these
He's got a charisma of a shellfish.
events? She's out there want to get British diseases off with no worries. British disease. Think I'm quite clean actually. I had a shower this one. Right, let's head into it. Human rights are decimated. Intifada revolution. So hello, Ben from the GB News in the UK. Have you got 2 minutes just to see why you're here? You supporting the Palestinian cause?
I don't think you should go on.
They cannot go on. You shouldn't talk. Why shouldn't he talk?
I just work. Badly art.
Work stuff. You're pro-Palestine. Are you pro peace? So what would happen if there was a peace deal? Would this kind of event? Okay, got it. It's interesting. A lot of these guys. Hey, how are you, lad? How are you? Hey, what's your name? Ben from Dukungan. Yes, I do. How are you here supporting the Palestine cause, or what are you doing now?
Oh, I'm just checking it out. I'm kind of new to the movement, but I mean, I kind of recognize that there's, wrong things going on in the world.
No, there's no wrong things going on in Gaza because Israel's been going above and beyond trying to make sure they follow international law. There's really terrible things going on in Sudan and in Congo, yet you don't see these size protests. Nothing. Nada. Crazy.
In Gaza? Yeah. So what brought you down here?
I guess my girlfriend, Yusra, she's Muslim. So I guess,
There you go. We got it. That's why he's there. He's there because his girlfriend is Muslim. Of course, she would brainwash him and tell him, oh yeah, look at the poor innocent Palestinians. They're so innocent. They need to be freed and liberated. No, it's because your girlfriend is Muslim and she absorbs all of this Al Jazeera propaganda and Al Arabiya propaganda and TRT news propaganda that will keep brainwashing you into hating Israel and the Jews at the end of the day. Of course, this whole thing is anti-Semitic.
So, hello, you've put your sign again. I found you again. Just show the camera, please. Show our viewers back in Bristol. What does it say?
It says that Muhammad was a proud trans woman. I didn't get to put proud trans lesbian, but trans lesbian.
What are you talking about? What do you mean Muhammad was trans?
Prophet Muhammad was the first trans woman. She was a beautiful trans lesbian.
According to what?
According to the Quran.
Okay, and you're with the pro-Palestine lot, are you?
Yes, I am very pro-Palestine. I will not stop fighting until 50% of Gaza's government is trans women.
What do you think would happen to you if you went into Gaza holding that sign?
I don't know, but we need to keep fighting.
Tell you.
We need trans women to really Gaza.
You'd be thrown off a building, probably.
We need trans women to be in charge of Gaza.
Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. If you'd like to watch more of my stuff, please check out my channel down below. If you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and hit that notification button so you can be notified every time I upload new content. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.
Embat bini anak angkat, babi haram babu halal.